with BPD, a lot of times your issues come out more when you're in a relationship because a lot of it is triggered by abandonment. So now you have a partner and you're automatically thinking they're leaving. They're out the door. They're texting 3 other women right now, And so my brain will literally make up scenarios in the moment when I know I've been with this guy for 3.5 years. This is like impossible. But he knows how to talk me down. And honestly, in the back of my head, I know I'm being ridiculous as well. But I feel like I'm just such a fun girl. I'm just a girl.
I'm being ridiculous. I'm making things up, but I'm fun.
Come on, that has to count for something.
Ooh, baby. Welcome to another episode of Why Won't You Date Me? A podcast where me, Nicole Byer, was trying to figure out why I was so single, even though you could come all over my face and say, uh-oh, you have weird freckles. My guest today...
I was not expecting that, okay?
My guest today is a talented artist, actress, and former youngest member of the hit pop group Boys World. Ooh. She's in her solo music era, and her brand new single, I Need You, Cat and Mouse, is out now. I'm so excited. It's Makhyli!
Oh, best introduction ever. I'm hyped now. Oh my gosh,
Thank
hello.
you. That's what I try to get people like in the mood and like excited.
I'm ready. No caffeine needed.
No caffeine needed. Heard it here first. I'll pump you up. I've also been listening to a lot of Martha Wash as of recent.
Who?
You don't know Martha Wash?
I don't. Tell me.
Okay. She is, I would say, the godmother of house music. So like, everybody dance now. Yeah. That's Martha Wash.
Oh my gosh.
And then any other house music that you can think of where there's like a powerful singer.
Noted.
Is Martha Wash. And then in the music videos, they would replace her with like a thinner woman. And she was also in the group, I think it's 2 Tons of Fun. With another woman. And they sang... It's raining, man.
No way.
Get into her. She's great.
Ooh, I will after this. Don't worry.
Okay. When you were in the girl group, you didn't date at all?
This is very interesting because I felt like, oh my gosh, I have such a career on my hands. Do I have time for a guy? But then I was like, I can make time. But then I was like, ugh, but for the right guy. Okay, let me get into it. I'm pretty intense when it comes to what I want.
Okay.
Now, I decided I'm going to manifest this man. I call it Build a Boy.
Build a Boy.
You know what I mean? So I made a Google slide. I had notes and I was like, I want him to look like this, be this tall. He needs to be into this, and this. Like I put hobbies, I put the type of dates I wanted to go. Because if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right. You know what I mean? Because I also have a fear of getting my heart broken. So I'm like, if I can do my research and see, do my part, maybe this will work.
Okay.
So I did go on a few dates during the group. Some I'm not proud of, but they weren't my fault. But I should have left. That's what I'm not proud of.
Okay, what happened? If you want to talk about it.
I want to talk about it.
Okay.
I think some people should be put on blast. Okay,
Get them!
I won't say their names, but there was this rather greasy guy. Mm-hmm. He was very greasy. And I feel like that's a first impression.
Sure, yeah.
If you're not washing your hair, what do you think I'm thinking of you? You can't take care of a relationship. So then, second impression, your car. Your car should be I understand maybe a water bottle or 2.
Okay.
But nasty dirt and cans and candy wrappers. Like, where am I? Mm-hmm. I felt like I was in a trash heap. So I kept that quiet. And honestly, after that, I thought he was going to make up for it. Mm-hmm. I was delusional. We pull up to McDonald's years ago. And I'm sorry, but that's not going to cut it for me. At least Chipotle, at the very least.
At least something mid-range.
And you know what? It doesn't end there. He
Wait,
got a fry.
Did you have to eat in the car? Or did you get to go inside?
Oh, I wasn't going to eat in the car. I was scared of what was going to be under those seats. So we went in. He didn't even offer to get me my own sandwich, my own anything. We had to share a fry. We shared a fry. And he got it for himself. I had to ask for a fry on top of that. So that really pissed me off. And then we went to La Brea Tar Pits. And I'm pretty sure we got in for free. So I was like, it's not all about the money, but it's about the effort.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that was the first time I was like going to text my girls and come and get me. But I also sometimes can be a people pleaser. So I was like, oh, this is great. And then I'll just block them. And I don't like confrontation.
I get that.
So I'll just disappear off the earth.
Yes.
And he never heard from me again.
Was he like fun and interesting, or like was he like bad personality,
Ooh.
a little cheap,
Ooh.
and then didn't put the effort in?
You know what? Can't even remember. Can't remember his name. He probably had the personality of like a hand towel, probably. But I feel like I would have remembered if you had something else that was redeeming. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I just couldn't get over the cheapness and the dirtiness.
It is one thing to be cheap. It is another thing to be cheap and dirty.
Yeah, and
it's like
no
you
personality.
Didn't even think to clean up your car just a tad
just
bit.
a little bit.
Because there is a way to be whimsical about not having money.
100%.
To just be like, here, I thought maybe we could just share a French fry, and I brought a picnic blanket for us to eat it in the parking lot.
Creative.
You know?
Love
like,
that.
just like make it a little sweet. Because it's like, I don't think poor people shouldn't date. I think it's just like, it's the way you present it.
The effort, that's all I want.
Right? I dated a guy who...
Oh, tell me.
...had the filthiest fucking car I had ever gotten in. When I got in, it was just like crunch, 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 crunch. It was just water bottles everywhere. Just like chip bags that were empty everywhere. And then there was a smell.
Oh, no.
And then I dated them for a while.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And then like 2 weeks later, he found what the smell was, and it was just a rotting banana.
Oh, no. He found it.
He found
was lodged.
we were in the car, and he was like, oh, what is this? Oh my God. Oh, it's this banana that's been, he was like, I lost this banana. And I was like, you lost this banana?
Banana.
Who loses a fucking banana in their car?
Whoa. Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
level.
And I think that's
intense.
a true indictment on me for sticking around as long. To stick around for a man to find a banana in his
Yeah.
car, that's on me. I done
overdue.
fucked up.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you can see it now.
Hey, thank you.
It's growth. I see it now too.
Lots
and I
of
also
therapy.
Yeah. I'm also not the cleanest. Let me put that out there.
Same.
ADHD.
But if
Okay,
I lose a banana,
I'm gonna find that banana.
I need to find the banana.
I'm not gonna let a banana roam in the car.
Although today I had a cold brew
Okay.
in a can.
Oh.
I set it on my car. I don't know what I needed to do. Oh, maybe I need to throw something out from my car.
Yeah.
And then pulled away with the can still on my car.
No. And it spilled.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Oh,
but I got down the street and I was like, I think I left that can on my car. So then
No.
I gently pulled over and I looked and I was like, it's not there.
Oh God.
I don't know where it
I got
is.
the cold brew on the loose. That's hilarious. Yeah, but I have few and far in between dates. I'm not like I said, too much social energy. I feel like sometimes dating is a performance. And
Yes.
razzle dazzle, I'm getting ready and all that. So I think when I found my boyfriend, I was like, oh, I'm not performing. I'm chill. Like I had this other date and gosh, oh no. I wanted to be so quirky. Like I just wanted to be so quirky. But the guy was the opposite. I might have been like a pastor's kid or just very
You met him
strict.
where?
I met this guy on a dating app.
Oh, okay.
I had an era. I was in the group and I was like, girls, let's just swipe, not thinking. And so I wore one of those cartoon spinner hats. You know, like the rainbow ones with the spinny thing. I wore one of those. I thought it would be so cutesy and fun.
Uh-huh.
And he showed up in slacks, like turtleneck, like about business. Uh-huh. And I was like, oh, we're not a match.
And you were like, dee 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 dee.
Exactly. Like I doodled on myself because I wanted to come off as fun and vibrant. And this was weird. Why did my mom decide to do this? She decided to be at the thrift store that we were shopping at for the date. Uh-huh. I think because she was going to pick me up anyway. And she was like, oh, I'll just browse around. Uh-huh. So I'm like trying to, be schmoozy with this guy and date him and walk around. And I see my mom at the shoe rack. And I'm like, this is just so awkward. Like I can't handle it. And so I figured out a way how to get out of that quick. Like,
Wait, how old were you?
I was probably, 20? Is that bad?
No.
19, 18.
I
What if
do
I was
think-
younger. I was probably 18.
I don't think that's bad, but I do love that your mother was like, I'll just hang around.
Yeah, she knew it wouldn't last. I
I'll just keep my eye on
think. Yeah, I'll
things.
pick her up after. And so she knew. We both knew immediately. I feel you can kind of tell within the first few minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
So I
Yes.
should have said, I'm too silly, you're too serious. Let's part ways. But I didn't.
But sometimes opposites attract and there's
Sometimes
like a
it
yin
does.
and yang.
That wasn't the case here.
Yeah, you were like, no. It was a little too, buttoned up, straight laced.
Yeah. And now, with my boyfriend now, we're opposite. Completely opposite. In the ways that matter and that make sense. We actually have the same birthday.
Oh.
We are both Aries, March 29th, same year. So you would think that we're a lot more similar, but he's like mysterious and like chill. And like, yeah, he's like the anchor. And then I'm like, you know, but that works. It works.
With the nice man in my life, it's very much like he is silly, but he very much is like, I will grocery shop. I will do the things we need.
Really? He'll do the things.
Yes, because
Perfect.
I'm like, Me
too.
Before I met him, I couldn't even tell you the last time I cooked in my place. I just, because if you cook, you have to go to the store. I know. You have to get the things. And then if you get extra things, those things will go bad if you don't cook them soon enough. And then you got to do the dishes. And I'm like,
a recipe. And
yes.
It's a lot.
So he cooks, he goes grocery shopping,
Period.
and then I do the dishes.
Okay.
Which means I just put them in the dishwasher.
That's good enough.
So we're all doing our part.
Yeah, we're queens, we're princesses. And that's what he's like too. Like when we talk about getting a house and he's like, I'll just decorate the whole house. Because like honestly, I think I would turn it into like a circus in there. He does all of the things. I think I bring the vibe.
Yes.
You know, I'm just here to bring vibe.
Yes.
And he brings the structure, you know, and I realize that is what I need. And that's okay. We all have different needs.
I agree. There's this, I was on Instagram again, and there's this video, or it's like a trend where it's like, hi, I'm Dave, and I planned our vacation.
I've
And
seen
then
this.
it's like, I'm Cindy.
Yes, that's us.
I planned da-da-da-da-da. I'm Cindy.
Cindy.
And I'm like, that's me. In our day-to-day, I'm very much like, hello, I'm Nicole. And it's like, did you do X, Y, and Z? Sure didn't. No, I won't.
Now what?
But sometimes he has to, or not has to, he gets the opportunity to wake me up.
Oh my God.
Because we share a Google Calendar, and he'll be like,
Oh,
hey,
great.
do you have to be up for this thing that's in 15 minutes? And I'm
No.
like, yes, I do. Thank you so much.
You're so right. I love it. I love it. Because, like, I am not a person who, I can't do everything. I have my strengths and I have my weaknesses. And I feel like that's what partnership is. Having someone
Yes.
else who, you know, balances the scale.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't cook and clean.
I clean.
Okay.
But I won't
You won't cook.
cook.
What do I do? Oh, my God. What
That
do I
is funny
bring?
to be like, what do I bring to this
Yeah,
relationship?
why are you actually with me?
Meh. You bring the vibes.
bring
You already
the vibes.
said it.
Yeah, that's all I need.
I've been watching Love on the Spectrum. There's a new season.
Stop. I watched it all binged in
Same.
one sitting.
I watched it, yeah,
Can we
truly
talk
in
about
one
it?
day. The thing I like the most that's represented is how honest
Thank
they
you.
are with one another.
Oh my God, I was going to say the same thing.
Because they don't,
They don't sugarcoat.
yes, because like a social norm is like, how are you? But I actually don't want to know. I'm
Don't care
saying
at
it as
all.
a formality.
Exactly.
But when they're
Society.
like, how are, or not them, the people depicted on the show,
Yeah.
when someone says, how are you? They're like, oh, well, you asked, so I'm going to answer the question.
Yeah.
And I wish we all lived a little bit more like that.
No,
just like
you
a
don't
little bit more
understand.
truthful.
Every day I think about that. Like, I remember there was a scene, Logan was on the phone and she was like, oh, like, what are you up to? What are you doing? And he was like, I'm sitting next to my lamp.
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, thank you. I want
Yeah,
to know what you're doing.
that's
you're
what
sitting
you're
next to
doing.
your lamp. And I wish we could just be upfront, just be honest, especially with dating.
Yes.
I don't like all the games and beating around the bush. Like, okay, I'm speaking to myself too because I do the same thing. But like, can we just take away the mask, you know? Like, I feel like that would be a better place.
Agree. Because it's like, I've gone on second dates where I did not want to go on the second
Yeah.
date, but I didn't want to be rude.
No.
But I love when they're like, or not there, on the show,
Yeah.
and someone will be like, "Oh, I don't really feel it. So
Yeah.
can we just be friends?"
Straight up.
And of course, they're, you know, the person receiving it is disappointed, but they're like, "Okay, that's what that person wants."
Yeah.
I just like it.
It's so inspiring. I cried many times because I also was like, the communication was just so amazing. Like, even with, I think it was Logan again. Logan's my favorite. I'm sorry. I
like
love
Logan.
Logan. I like him. He like was getting overwhelmed and he was feeling a little bit defensive. And me, I would have just lashed out on my family. Like, you're annoying me. This is too much. He took a step outside. He's like, let me ground myself. Let me talk to myself and come back. And then boom. He's better. I'm like, why can I just be like Logan?
Because it's hard.
It's
It is
so
so
hard.
hard to be like, I need to just take a moment.
Yeah.
And I wish I could do that in the moment. Instead, I like will get like so frustrated, and then I'll
Overwhelmed,
be
yeah.
like, well, nothing matters anymore.
Blow up.
And it's like, girl, chill the fuck out.
Down. Yeah.
You're fine.
I'm the same. I harbor it.
I cannot remember their names, but the
Okay, that's
one
fine.
girl is into beads and jewelry.
Madeline?
Maybe.
I know
And
she doesn't like
then-
you getting her name wrong.
No, she doesn't. That's
let
like
me
one
not
of her
even say it.
things.
Yeah.
Maddie. She doesn't like being called
She doesn't like
Maddie.
being called Maddie.
So maybe
So
it's
she's Madeline. So sorry. Please forgive me, Madeline.
I don't know.
Okay.
But I loved when she was like, and now it's time for her partner to show us his NASCAR collection.
Yes!
And I was like, that is what we should be
Everything.
doing.
And she was so pumped for him on
Yes.
the side. Like, that's my man. NASCAR.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the nice man in my life plays video games.
Okay.
I don't
Me
play
either.
video games.
Okay.
And I'll be like, how is your game? And he'll be like, good. And he gets really excited. And I'm like,
Aw.
it is my job to, I don't have to get as excited
Yeah.
as him, but
Some
I
support.
have to, or not have to, I want to be supportive.
Good.
And I want to ask questions because I want to understand why he likes it so
Do you
much.
find that natural to you, or do you feel like I should ask questions about
I
this?
do not find it natural.
Okay, me either.
I
Is there
don't
something
find it
wrong with
natural
us?
at all. I don't know. Mars, do you find it natural to ask questions about something you're like that you're not into?
Yeah, just because I don't talk much myself, so if it encourages them to talk and continue the convo, then yeah, it's easy there that way. Yeah.
perspective.
I do it because I'm like, I want you to know I'm invested in the things you like because I would like that back.
Oh, it's selfish?
Maybe.
Okay. I can respect
Maybe.
that.
I think it's like if I want to talk to you about my salt and pepper shaker collection, I don't want your eyes to glaze over, and
Yeah.
I do want you to ask questions.
That's important. Wait, do you actually have one? A
Yeah.
collection? No. Is it those little houses? No.
Well, I do have those. Okay, so I have little spice houses.
You do?
Where you put the spices in the little house, and then
I know what you're talking about.
and I don't cook,
yeah, wait, so what are you doing? Just for funsies?
just for funsies.
Okay, whimsical.
I have La Crusette, the shallot color.
Oh.
I don't cook.
Okay.
They're just like for fun.
Yeah.
I
like
spent
that.
money for fun, and they're so heavy. And I'm always like, ugh. Every time I like
gosh.
move them around, because that's all I do. I move them from drawer to drawer. I am not cooking. I refuse.
That's so
but
funny.
yeah, I have so many salt and pepper shakers that I've collected from, different places and, bought from Etsy and
I love
eBay. And one night I did say, would you like a tour? He was like, sure.
Oh.
And then he did ask questions, and I was like,
Good.
this is what I want.
Yes, that's so important.
Because there's nothing worse than like talking about something you're excited about, and someone's like, uh-huh.
Sure.
Okay.
No, it's the worst.
Great.
It breaks my heart, actually. Like, please, no. Yeah, and that's why sometimes I'm like, I do want someone with similar interests, but not all the time. Like, I
No.
feel like you need a little bit of something's a little bit different about you guys,
Yes.
you know? And that's how I feel, because, like, me and my man we're so similar, but he's into, like, tedious type of things.
Ooh, like what?
Well, he can do like Procreate, and he can like edit, and he's actually kind of good at art and like stuff that kind of takes patience, and sports too. And I'm not the most into that. But you know what? Now I can name a few players off the Minnesota Timberwolves. And so I'm like, I'm learning here. I think it's important.
I agree. I also, wait, let's take a break first.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy, I used to have to pack a separate huge bag just for my makeup whenever I went on the road, but lately I'm just so over it. The heavy caked on look is just not for me anymore, and it takes forever to do a full face. I just want my skin to look healthy and fresh and not have to use 5 different products for it. Jones Road is the first brand I found that actually gives me that healthy glow without all the effort. The secret is their best-selling Miracle Balm. This is the great no-fuss multitasker that basically replaces half of my makeup in my bag. I just use a little on my fingies, swipe it on as a highlighter, a bronzer, or even a blush. No brushes needed, and I'm done in under a minute. It's all clean beauty too, so it's actually nourishing your skin instead of clogging your pores. Plus, you have got to try their new Lip Recharge. It is a powerful hydration treatment, but gives you that soft shine of a gloss. Get modern day makeup that's clean, strategic, and multifunctional for effortless routines. For a limited time, my listeners are getting a free shimmer face oil with their first purchase when they use code DATEME at checkout. Just head to jonesroadbeauty.com and use code DATEME at checkout. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support my show and tell them I sent you. Mother's Day is right around the corner. And if you're looking to find something that isn't just another last-minute candle or a bouquet of flowers that's gonna die in a week, let me tell you about the gift that feels like a hug. Lola Blankets. It is the world's #1 blanket for a reason. It's made with this incredible ultra soft faux fur and a therapeutic 4-way stretch that feels expensive. It doesn't shed, it doesn't pill, and it's machine washable, so it's gonna actually last for years. Whether your mom is "I don't need anything" type, or she just loves a cozy home, she's gonna have that "oh my god" reaction when she touches this. I have the large size blanket, and it's my absolute go-to for getting cozy on the couch. Plus, it's purple. For a limited time, my listeners can get 40% off select Lola Blanket products with code DATEME at checkout. Just head to lolablankets.com and use code DATEME. After you purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support my show and let them know I sent you. Again, that's 40% off your order at lolablankets.com using code DATEME. This Mother's Day, wrap mom in the everyday luxury of Lola Blankets. Bebop, boop-bop, we're back. Back to sports.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not a sports gal. It's not for me.
Oh.
People running and jumping, all right. But I went to a baseball game last year.
You did?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And I learned things.
Wait, what baseball game?
It was the Dodgers versus other people.
Right.
And the Dodgers won.
Fun.
And then I just picked out things I liked about being at the game.
Me too. Okay, tell me what you like.
Okay. I really like the people who drag this thing across the dirt.
Oh!
I don't know what it's called.
Really? Is it to make it smoother or rougher? What do they drag it for?
I think they're making it smoother.
I think I know what you're talking about now. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I just like that job. Are they
Fun.
getting paid?
It's interesting.
Is it just like a hobby? Do they just want to be near the Dodgers?
Right,
I just like I like finding things that maybe aren't central to the thing I'm at and find
We're so similar because that's what I was doing when I went. He brought me to the Lakers game or something, and instead of focusing on the game, I was thinking of backstories for each of the players.
Yes,
and I was like, I think that one has mommy issues, and I think that one's vegetarian. I just
I think that one's vegetarian.
Yeah, but that's what interests me. So as long as you find something,
I agree.
you know what I mean?
Yes, and it's it makes the conversation, I feel a little more interesting because I have such a different perspective.
We have different perspectives.
I'm not watching the game per se. I don't really understand, why they're walking people or whatever.
What's happening.
So it's what about this thing?
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh, I didn't think of that or I didn't notice that. And I'm
my
like, great.
gosh.
Now we're having a fun time
Yeah.
where I feel included.
Yeah, our brains are so quirky. Wait, so when you were younger, you hated sports too?
I just didn't really see why this is a thing we had to do.
Okay.
I remember they used to make us run the mile.
Oh gosh, the mile.
Which is for what?
What are we? Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. What are we training
and
for?
you're timing it for
Ew.
what? Why?
To make me sad. Yeah.
So I used to just sit down in the middle and be like, I can't.
You'd sit. Protest.
And then they'd be like, you have to, and I'd be like, I have to. Why?
You're so funny. Oh my god. Did you have to do the pacer test? When they're beep, and then you have to run to the other side and then run back within a certain time. And if you don't, you're done. And you go back and forth until you collapse.
In school?
In school.
No, I never had to do that. We used to have to do this thing called the presidential fitness test.
Yes.
And I was like, why is the president involved in this?
Thinking about that, that's wild.
Why? And then part of it was you had to see how far you could reach. So you put your little feet in this box. Yes. And I was like, did you have to do this in Canada?
No,
This is
we didn't
so
have
funny.
a presidential fitness test in Canada.
This is so weird. What's going on here?
And it's funny that you had to do it because you're
Yeah.
younger than me. So I
know.
figured by the time you went to school, they'd be like,
no.
well, this is useless.
They didn't think it was dumb. Maybe now they do. I wonder if kids are doing it now.
Probably. Oh, I don't know. Mars,
too
can you
old.
look up if the presidential fitness test is still a thing in schools?
Okay.
Can the president do it? You think the president could do what we were doing?
I think our current president can't do much.
Oh, gee. Oh my gosh. You said it.
I mean,
It looks like he was recently reinstated for 2025 and 2026. It's a 5-part assessment. Wow.
what is the assessments, please?
Oh, yeah. Refresh us.
All right, give me a second here. I'm just trying to avoid all the AI results. Oh, geez. Oh, God. They're all numbers.
Goodness. Complicated.
Curl ups or partial curl ups.
Is that this?
Curl ups? No, I think it's sit ups.
Oh my gosh. I'm not athletic.
There's
Okay.
the shuttle run testing, which sounds like kind of what you
I think
described.
yes.
Yep.
Maybe I did have to do it, and I just opted out.
Block that out your head.
There's the endurance run,
Yeah, I think that's like the mile.
Okay.
pull up testing,
Yep, never did one.
V-sit reach. So that sounds like
That's
the,
the
measuring
reaching
the-
thing.
This is dramatic.
Yeah, I think those are like the 5 things it tests.
I wonder if it got reinstated because the draft age is now wider. So,
Oh, yeah.
so like, gotta make sure the kids are flexible enough to. I don't know.
Gee. So, like, grandparents can go into the war?
Not
now?
grandparents. I think
Okay.
it's 42 or something like
Wow. It's getting
Old.
up there.
Old.
Okay. My mom could not do that 42.
that. I have most 42-year-olds.
know?
I'm like, you can barely work your phone.
That's so true.
Okay. How did you figure out your sound?
My sound now?
Yes.
Yeah. My sound now is very different from the group. And I think, not that it's intentional, I just think I am very different from the group, you know? So it kind of worked out. The thing is, so my boyfriend's a producer. Thank you. You have my back. My boyfriend's a producer. And as the group is ending, I was like, okay, what am I going to do now after? I don't want to be living on the streets.
Sure, I get that.
Right?
That's
right.
not fun.
So I was like, let me see what he has in his vault of beats. And I was going through them and I was really nervous to record with him. I don't know. I just was like, this is awkward. This is my boyfriend. I don't want him seeing me. Don't look at me. Like I was shy. I was so shy. So eventually I recorded my first song, Breaking Bad. And I was like, no pressure. Let's just talk our shit. Like, let's just really feel it and not judge ourselves.
Okay.
So I think that was a moment where I was like, oh, wait, this is hard. Wait, I'm not a super squeaky clean pop girly. And that's fine. You know, I'm not going to force it.
Okay.
I love where I am and I'm excited to see where I go.
So I told you before we started recording, I found you on Instagram
Wild.
where it was truly like, hey, do you want some alt black, girls who make music? And I was like, yes, I do.
please.
Because I really like Rico Nasty.
Me
and
too.
I love that she started like kind of like screamo rap and has moved into like an R&B poppy kind of sound.
100%.
And I like that she hasn't limited herself. And I feel like you coming out the gate haven't really limited yourself.
I haven't. Doing everything.
And it's very exciting. I think is it
you.
Hissy Fit?
yes.
I love that
No
song.
way.
I think
Stop, you
it's
listen.
so fucking fun.
Thank you. I had so much fun making it. Seriously.
How do you Okay. Full disclosure.
Oh.
I just learned a couple years ago that songs have meaning. So,
Okay.
how do you go about writing a song?
Oh my gosh. You know what? It's actually not even that crazy. I write it in one specific way. What I do, I go through life. Let's say, oh my gosh, grapes on the table. You know, I see that and I'm like, ooh, inspiration. I write it in my notes app. I keep a long list of notes in different categories. So I'll have like really, really vulgar, kind of fun, but you know, still sweet, and like different eras and different vibes. And I just pick those little inklings that I get. I find the track, I'm like, these could marry really well. And then usually I go from personal experience. Like Hissy Fit was because I got recently diagnosed with BPD. So I'm like, I've always felt insane, you know?
Sure.
Like always. And I'm like, you know what? It's time to sing about it. I'm sure there's other people who feel that way too. So I felt like this was the time, and Hissy Fit was the perfect beat to do it on. You know what I mean?
So you write the song and then get the beat and then match the lyrics to the beat?
It depends. You know what? For that song, Hissy Fit specifically, the beat was ready. It was made. I decided I want to add a few little things, but immediately when I heard, no, I heard, I'm in the mood for a hissy fit straight off the gate. Like that, I was like, I know that has to be in it. And then from there, the rest just kind of fell. Maybe one day I should go live and show the audience how I make a song live.
Gatekeep. Don't teach people.
No?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay, maybe not.
No, you could do that.
You know?
Well, because I do think it's interesting. Because
It
I'm
is
like, how the
interesting.
fuck are songs made?
Exactly.
Like, is it the chicken or the egg? Like, what comes first, the beat or the lyrics? But you're like, they both coexist, and then you
Yeah.
kind of marry them together.
They just get sent down from the universe. I don't know. It's weird.
Now, do you still work with your boyfriend? Does he produce?
Yes, he's done everything. And
Oh, okay.
also, I didn't even know that he was a producer at first. It just kind of worked that way. But another thing is he does graphic design. He does a lot of editing. We're just both in that creative world. And so it's not that I'm like, absolutely not, I'm not going to work with anybody else. But I do feel like I found my like creative flow, kind of like Billie Eilish and Phineas, or like people who have their specific producer kind of go to. He just knows me. Like if I'm like, oh my gosh, I was making a song and I was like, I want it to sound like Godzilla. Like, give me Godzilla. And he knew exactly what I wanted. It turned out, it was horrible. It was like terrible. It never came out. But he got it, you know?
Wait, what happens when you make a song and you're like, ooh, this is bad? Do you like try to fix it? Or do you just go, that's a wash, we don't need it?
You know what? If I think it has potential, maybe, let's say, the plot or what it's about, I'm like, let's keep working on it. But also with ADHD, I just, no. On to the next, like, this is boring, like, move, you know? So it really depends. If I feel like it has some potential, I might give it a second chance. But I believe songs should just kind of come out. They should just feel good, you know? I don't want to force anything too much.
That makes sense.
You know what I know? You know? Like,
Yeah.
just go with it.
Because
That's
I
how
have
feel.
ADHD too, and
Love.
sometimes I'll try a joke and I'm like, well, everybody hated that one.
No.
We didn't like it. The audience hated it. I didn't feel good. And then sometimes I'll just like leave it alone.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So when that happens, do you feel like personally attacked and horrible, or you're like, it's just the joke? They just didn't like that joke.
If I felt personally attacked every time an audience didn't like something I said, I would be so sad all the time.
true. That's
So sometimes if I go, wait, no, that was a good premise. Everyone backstage laughed.
Right.
My friend I like ran it past. She was like, it's funny.
Exactly.
Then I go, all right, let me work backwards and try to figure out how I make this work for non-comedic people who can like see the nugget. Because like comedy people will be like, yeah, that's a good premise.
Yeah.
But then an audience will be like, all right, so you have a premise.
Yeah,
You don't, there's no, I don't really get it. You're wording it funny.
Yeah.
Like I taped a special and my friend was watching and she was like, people aren't getting the joke when you want them to because you're missing a little bit of exposition. So if you just say this word here and move that word over here, people will get
It's
it.
fixed. Yeah.
So the next time I did it, it fucking hit. And I was like,
I've
been telling this joke for 2 years and it hit sometimes and sometimes it didn't.
Yeah.
But all it needed was just
Little tweak.
a little massage.
Yeah. Have you always been like funny in your life? Like growing up in school, is that just you?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
I came out just like this.
Out the womb.
And I was just talking about this with my best friend. I was like, teachers hated me.
No.
They hated me so much.
Really?
Because I was a busybody. I had so many opinions. I had thoughts. I had feelings, and everyone needed to know it.
Yeah,
and I was like, I didn't come here to learn. I came to make friends, and I came to talk.
Okay. Valid.
So yeah,
Valid.
teachers really didn't like me. You've had ADHD, yeah, your whole life.
I was the
guess-
opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I was a very goody two-shoe. Like, I cannot step out of line. It's weird. I feel like my ADHD didn't like creep up on me until adolescence. And I'm like, oh, why is everything so hard? Oh my gosh. I'm a very big like procrastinator, do things last minute. I'm a very like impulsive, all or nothing type of girl. So I feel like that's where mine comes in. Well, talking with people like you, I feel who have energy, I feel like it really comes out more and you can see the hands going. It's wild. So thank you for pulling that out.
Hey, you're welcome.
I love it. We're like, we see each other. You know what I mean?
Is it hard to work with a partner?
I think it's hard to work with me in general, partner or not. And so I think for him, You can ask him. He's probably like, this is hard. But he loves me. So I think that covers it up.
That covers it up. Well, this is hard, but I love her, so okay.
I'll trudge through. I think in general, when you bring your work and your love life in anything, it can be tricky. Because I'm like, he'll tell me straight up, that line was really bad that you made. And I have a hard time, accepting that. And so I'll be like, what are you talking about? Even though I know in my head that was terrible, and then 5 minutes later, I'll be like, let's scrap it. So that's something I need to work on. But I think in terms of I basically live with a guy, so we have all day to come up with ideas and things. But I think also sometimes with relationships, then you kind of forget, you're like, oh, we're creatives. We're not just in a relationship. So it's a balance I'm trying to find.
Yeah, it must be a balance because when you live with someone, you have roommate issues.
Exactly.
And then you have relationship issues.
Yeah.
And then when you work together, it's then we have creative issues that we have to work through.
Yeah.
So how do you find ways to compartmentalize, to be can I talk to you about a relationship? Do you just straight up say, can we talk about relationship stuff? Or have you not figured that out yet?
You know what? You're clogging me. This is my first relationship.
Okay.
I decided, look, a lot of guys are stupid to me.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And so I got married in my first relationship when I was 19. And so I'm 23 now. Wow. Wild. I know it's not that old, but I feel very old.
So young. When I was 23, I was like, well, death is around the corner.
Yeah, right?
And now I'm 62.
Oh, stop.
I'm old as hell.
No, I'm like, I need retinol. Oh my God. No.
No, you don't. Black don't crack.
You're right. You're so right. Okay, back to what you're saying.
What was that?
Right. Oh, shoot. Oh, compartmentalizing.
Oh, yes.
Yes. We're a mess. Oh my gosh. Good luck, editors. Oh my God. Okay. I feel like sometimes I'm like, look, I feel like you hate me. And you did nothing to make me feel like that. But this is a relationship thing. And then I'll be like, I'm going to write a song about how I think you hate me, and you're going to produce it. And you're going to record me as well. So I feel like you have to have a partner that's just so free and down for whatever. And I think that's him. I always say, I don't think I could fit with anybody else, unfortunately. I'm a very specific type of girlfriend, if that makes sense. And
I
it's
get
a
that.
lot.
What kind of girlfriend are you?
I'm not going to cut myself short.
Okay.
I definitely think I'm so fun. I think I'm very spontaneous. I think I'm whimsical, but also really damaged as how I express my emotions. I have a hard time expressing why I feel these things, and sometimes thinking before I speak. He knows that. Therapy is a great thing that I'm in.
Love therapy.
I need more, honestly. But yeah, I feel like I'm glad that he came into my life when he did, because that is really when I was at the pinnacle of my mental health struggles. And so with BPD, borderline personality disorder, it's different for everyone, but a lot of times people suffer with sense of self. They don't really, sometimes you feel a different way, different days, and not, and another thing is abandonment. Like I said, we suffer from that as well. Another thing is very intense emotions, really quick, and we don't have as much processing to filter them out and not get there so quickly. I just thought I was very emotional in general, but I was like, oh, it's actually deeper than this, and you actually have a diagnosis. With BPD, a lot of times your issues come out more when you're in a relationship, because a lot of it is triggered by abandonment. So now you have a partner and you're automatically thinking they're leaving, they're out the door, they're texting 3 other women right now, and so my brain will literally make up scenarios in the moment when I know I've been with this guy for 3.5 years. This is impossible. But he knows how to talk me down. And honestly, in the back of my head, I know I'm being ridiculous as well. But I feel like I'm just such a fun girl. I'm just a girl.
I'm being ridiculous. I'm making things up, but I'm fun.
Come on. That has to count for something.
I think it does. Since you got that diagnosis, have you felt like it's been easier to reason through things? Or are you still spiraling out and then being like, oh, yeah, maybe it's the BPD.
I wish I could say it was so much easier and that my life completely changed. It's great because I feel like I am able to compartmentalize, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's that. And I think it's also cool that I'm able to see, oh, there's millions of other people who feel like this as well. And I feel like with posting about it, with Hissy Fit and stuff, I have found a community that's like, oh my gosh, that's me too. But in terms of actual reality and every day, no, that doesn't help at all. I struggle every single day. But at least I'm honest.
Yeah,
You know, I'm open about it. So I feel like it's only up from here.
I agree. I think it's good to just be like, here are the things that are wrong with me.
Yeah.
Like with my ADHD, so like today I was supposed to make an appointment.
Okay.
And the lady was talking to me and she kept saying Eastern Standard Time. And I just never put Pacific Standard Time.
Oh.
So then the time got all messed up and I was like, well,
That's it.
what can I do?
I'm the same.
I mean, and I just emailed and I was like, I'm really sorry. I really should have clarified what I meant.
Yeah.
But it's like that. It is what it is.
It is what it is. You can't be on it.
change it.
Exactly. You have to move on. That's
Yes.
what I did. Literally, I was supposed to be in EMDR like 2 days ago. And it was this-
EMDR?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh my gosh. Let me not be like a scientist about it and get this wrong. But it's basically like it fixes your brain with like some different like beep, 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 something like, and you hold these devices. And a lot of people who suffer from like trauma and things like that.
Yeah. So it's therapy.
Therapy.
I
could
get
have just
it.
said that.
Okay.
I overcomplicated
Hey,
it.
listen, it's okay. We got there.
Yeah, we got there. Well, I'm sorry. Say what you were going to say before. We were talking about something. I was like on it.
Who
Oh,
knows?
wait, I remember. Okay, we were talking about how we're forgetful.
Oh, yeah.
With appointments. This is crazy. But I was saying with EMDR, they're like, oh, my appointment time, 4 p.m. It was 4 p.m. And I was logging in. Oh, what's your email? Here's my email. We'll send you a link. Never got the link. Did I follow up and say, oh, give me the link? No, that was it. You know, I'm not about to do all that. I'll just wait till next week.
Yes. I find it hard to open my mail. Because if I open it, then I have to do something with it.
Yes,
And then if I have
staring
to
at you.
do something with it, boy, oh boy.
I'm going to be here all day.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I simply don't know.
It's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming.
I feel you.
Now, like, all of my payments are on auto pay because I was like,
Great.
I can't be held responsible to remember the
Absolutely
dates
not.
to pay these things.
Kidding me?
Oh, my
my
God.
God.
It's just so, like, little things are hard. Like, my keychain is huge because I kept leaving it in the door. And it's just like,
Yes.
I've learned in my old age to do, like, just dumb little tricks.
It's the
to
tricks.
help me.
Little life hacks, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like me. I just started learning how to drive. I'm 23. Well, okay, I have a little bit of excuse because in the girl group, we had like one driver and she was the driver. She took control. She drove us everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, my mom was the house mom. So she drove us everywhere in a big van. Okay, still not an excuse. But
I mean, kind of. You have a driver.
why would I drive?
Why would you learn?
Exactly. Okay. So now that I'm out in the real world, I'm like, I guess it's time. I got like 3 different permits. They all expired. And then I failed my driver's test once. Really embarrassingly. I did like a critical error. And then
Wait, was it the road test?
yeah. I'm really good at the like written test.
What did you do in the road test?
I still don't completely know, which is really bad. But basically, I think you know when you're all the way on the right lane and you need to turn left? I think I went across every lane.
And they were like, no, we can't let her on the road like this.
And I had no idea. I got to the end. I was like, oh, so tell me, give me my license. And they said, you failed. So
that's wild that you got all the way to the end
till
and
the
you
end.
thought you passed.
So
and then they were like,
confident.
sorry about it. You didn't.
so embarrassing.
I tried to get my motorcycle license.
No
And
way.
I fell right off the motorcycle during the test. And I was like, so I fail? And they were like, yeah, you fail. And I was like, you sure? And they were like,
my
yes. And I was like, better buy a motorcycle. So then I bought a motorcycle, rode it maybe like 2 or 3 times. And then I was like, I have to sell this. I actually can't ride this. I don't know if the gas in here is still good. Like it was.
no. Wait, what got you into motorcycles?
I just think they look so cool.
They do.
And I was on I love Instagram.
You love Instagram.
And I found this like black female all motorcycle group.
That'll get you. Yeah.
I'm just like, I love black women who are they're doing fun things.
Right, can you blame me?
And they had like colorful bikes and like fun helmets with like ponytails on the back. And I was like, I want to be a part of this. And you know what? I should have like sought them out and been like, teach me how to ride.
should have, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I'll do it on my own. And
Okay.
then fall down. And then
Did you get hurt?
my knee sometimes hurts.
Oh, still? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. You were with
Yeah.
the doctor?
Well, I went to the doctor and they were like, well, take some Advil.
No.
And I said, okay, because I went out and bought like a little compression thing.
Got you.
And was icing it. And they're like, that's that's what you could do. But, thinking back, I probably should have had an x-ray.
Oh, yeah. The healthcare system. Come on.
It's bad. Not good. Now that it's spring and we're actually leaving the house for weddings and trips, everyone is taking a million photos. And if you wear glasses, they are literally the main character of your face in every shot. I used to put off buying new frames because going to a store, dealing with the upsells, and spending half my rent on glasses was an absolute headache. But Warby Parker has completely changed the game for glasses. Once you use their virtual try-on, you will literally never buy glasses the old way again. I was going through the website. I picked out a bunch of metal frames. I picked out a bunch of plastic frames. I used the virtual try-on feature, and then I was just like, I think I need bigger glasses. I love a big frame. And they tell you whether they're narrow, whether they're medium, whether they're wide. So I truly only tried on the wide ones, and I found a fabulous pair. Prescription glasses start at only $95, so you can actually get stylish frames at an affordable price. It's the perfect time to upgrade your glasses for spring. Buy one prescription pair and get 20% off any additional prescription pairs at warbyparker.com/dateme. That's 20% off additional prescription pairs when you go to warbyparker.com/dateme. So me and my friends love to take trips together, and we took this trip to Joshua Tree, and I was like, I don't want to stay in a hotel. I want to stay in like a really, really, really cute house with like a good kitchen, because when I'm like going to do like a girls trip, I absolutely love to just like cook in the kitchen and not have to order room service and not always have to go out to a restaurant or whatever. And look, I love my friends, I really do, but lately I don't get to see them as much as I'd like. So when we finally plan a trip together, it has to count. I want every second to be quality time. That's why when I'm traveling with friends, I look to book a stay on Airbnb. Airbnb is great because you can book an entire place to yourself. Next time you're traveling, book a stay on Airbnb so you can actually stay together. Here's a question.
Okay.
Do you have any advice for single people?
I do. I think single people should not waver on what they want. I think so many times we're like, oh, it's fine. I'll just settle for this. But eventually within the relationship, that's going to piss you off. And you're going to be like, I should have settled. So kind of like what I did. I'm acting like I'm the model. But what I did is like really say, what am I going to not stand for? And what do I need in a relationship? Because I feel like that's why you kind of have to know yourself just in terms of what you will put up with and what you won't. And then stick by that. Because I feel like a lot of times we know. And we know that the person's not going to change. But we're just like, we're just here like maybe one day, and don't try to change people. Because I know if someone tried to change me, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? So I feel like just having those, non-negotiables?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really just sticking by it.
Wait, we never really talked about your Google Doc or what was
we
it,
didn't.
a Google Slideshow?
Google Slideshow. Mm-hmm.
So did you get everything you wanted?
I did.
Wait, that's wild.
No, yeah, I did because I was like, and I didn't even realize in the moment. And you know what? Before I met my man, I was like, I had a vision. Raven Simone. I literally was like,
you were like,
I saw him in my head, and he looked like this Tarzan type of guy.
Okay.
Okay. And I was like, he had brown curly hair. He had a mole.
Okay.
His skin was like glistening in the sun. And at the time, I was like, like whatever. It's just a random man in my head. But then when I met him, I was like, you're the random man that was in my head. Isn't that crazy?
I do love when that happens. That's never happened to me. Tarzan has never been sent to me.
You never strut in your life. No, but on the slide, let me say some things.
Okay.
I was like, I want him to be like spiritual, believe in like something, like manifestation. I'm very like manifestation, woo-woo type of girl. So I did want him to be into that. I'm open to teaching, because I love to info dump.
I'm open to learning. No, actually, I'm not.
I know everything.
I'm into teaching. Okay, so you're into teaching.
Yeah, so I teach him about it. He needed to love down Black women, Black people, Black culture, Black. Feminine women. Like he needed to have the same morals and beliefs as I did. I put dates like picnic date, movie date, arcade date, face mask date, and we've done them all. actually.
Face mask date.
Yeah, like bake cookies. We both do face masks.
Oh, I thought like face masks. And I was like,
oh,
okay.
COVID role play?
That's it.
No.
Some COVID role play. I'm going to intubate you now.
Oh, God. No. Different face mask.
So did you share these dates with him or he just happened to take you on these dates?
No. It happened. And you know what? Oh, my gosh, this is wild. I put a rose quartz in my pocket when I first went on the first date because I was like, this will do it. Like, I don't know. Something about I thought that the powers of the rose quartz would.
Well, I think that's like the love.
It is
stone.
the love stone. So it was valid. And I mean, it did do it. You know, I owe it all to the rose quartz. And you know what's funny? I told him that I manifested him. And I thought he was going to be like, that's weird. What's wrong with you? But he's still into it. So that's when I knew, okay, we're locked in.
I can't remember who said it on this podcast, but they were like, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
Wait, what does that mean?
Well, you were like, I thought me saying I manifested you would have a negative reaction, but
Right.
you didn't say the wrong thing because he's the right person. And he heard you and was like, oh, okay, sure.
Oh, that's so romantic. I have a Pisces Venus, rising, and moon. So I'm very like, I love love and everything is just so magical. What about you?
I'm a Virgo. I believe Virgo rising, and I think I have a Gemini moon.
Whoa. I'm a little scared.
Why?
I don't know. That's a lot of Virgo. And then the Gemini, I hear Geminis can be, ooh, you don't know what they're going to get. Is that true? Or is that like a stereotype? Do you have like a different vibe depending on where you go or like when you're at home? I feel like everyone
I'm
does.
pretty good at like reading the room and being like, okay, doesn't seem like everybody's fun here. So
Let me tone it down.
I guess I'll be a little quieter.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a stereotype then.
I think so, but also I don't really know too much about astrology.
Okay.
The only reason why I know that is because I've had my chart read
You have.
a couple times.
Wait, do you know your Venus then? No.
Maybe not.
It's okay.
But once I did get my chart read and I gave them the wrong birth time.
No.
And I was sitting here going, uh-huh.
That's me.
Yes, that is me.
Yeah,
and then
so
I got
true.
home and looked at my birth certificate because it's just in my room. And I was like, fuck that up.
Oh, no. Your birth certificate's just in your room, just chilling?
Well, I had to get a copy of it for something.
Okay.
So then I was like, I don't want to lose it.
Okay.
So now it's just somewhere where I can see it.
Right.
Because again, you gotta have little tricks and stuff.
You do. That's called object permanence, I heard. With like ADHD people, like if we don't see something, it doesn't exist. You know, like if something's in your like refrigerator behind
Yep.
the ketchup and you're like, oh.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense because I have stockpiles of things in a cabinet
Right.
because the door closes and then I go to CVS and I go, I don't have those things. And then I put them in the cabinet and I go, I have 3 of those things.
Oh, right.
I have so much deodorant.
Oh,
I have
that's not a
so
bad
much
thing to have.
mouthwash. I have so much toothpaste. Every time I go, I'm like, I don't have toothpaste. And I don't
Right.
know why I think that
You have a
because
lot.
I do.
Oh
I
my
have so much.
At least your breath will never stink.
Hey, thank you.
You know, if there's ever like an apocalypse, I'll go to your house.
Please come to my house. I have all the toothpaste because that's going to be the one thing we're worried about.
Right.
The apocalypse. We have to brush our teeth.
Oh, God.
I use this. I think it's called TheraBreath.
Me too. Is it pink or do you use the orange one?
I use the pink
I
one.
use the pink one.
Did you ever notice the story of
I read
it
this every time when I brush my teeth. I'm reading
is
it.
like, my daughter had the worst breath in the whole world. So I said, I better create something to help this bitch out. I was like, I can't believe this one on the side of the bottle.
Who said okay
that
to this?
goes out to everybody. If I was his daughter, I'd be like, Dad, I'm going to walk into traffic. Why would you put that there? Everyone knows I just have stanky fucking breath.
Not anymore.
That's a wild thing.
Oh,
But
God.
also, bravo, because I read that and I keep buying it. And I do think it works.
It's convincing. It works 100%. I use that. I use peroxide. Do you use charcoal ever?
No, but I've heard it's good.
I don't either. I don't know why I asked. Just curious, you know. I use baking soda.
Oh, you do? I do a tongue scraper. I do the TheraBreath. I do, I think I use Crest.
Question mark. Okay.
Who's to say it's in a purple packaging because I like purple.
Oh, you do like purple.
Love purple.
Your teeth are really nice. Did you have braces?
I did.
Gorge.
Thank you.
So good. Do you wear retainers?
No. Well, I have a permanent retainer
Oh,
here.
lucky you.
But my teeth basically looked like this when I had braces. I feel like I
Oh.
got braces because my sister had braces.
Oh, you just want to join in?
I was like, me too. You can't spend thousands of dollars on her and not me.
Exactly.
And then I didn't wear my retainer and my teeth have now shifted.
No. Oh, another story. But I was the same way. I had braces, but I wanted my teeth to be wrecked. I liked my teeth how they were. They were like SpongeBob teeth. They like bucked out and like. No, I'm so serious. But my mom was like, maybe, because I was trying to get into modeling, and she just was looking out for me. She's
Yes.
like, maybe we can think about. Fine. But then I fell in love with them, and I just don't like the idea that you have to wear retainers the rest of your life. I don't think that's fair. It's jail.
Sucks.
Are you serious?
But I guess it makes sense. It's like the braces are moving the teeth, so the teeth can just move back to where they said they wanted to be.
I hate that though, and like. Because I don't have a permanent one. So I have to keep up with those things.
I'm so sorry. God bless.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's tough. What do you do on your anniversaries?
You know what? Since it was my first relationship, I used to be really too much when it comes to anniversaries. Every single month we're doing something. But now, it's interesting because we have the same birthday. So then we like celebrate. And then on our anniversary, we also celebrate. So what happens for that is he plans something, but sometimes I plan something on the same day. And I'm like, what are we supposed to do? What, are we have to fight it out? But you know what I've started doing is getting Groupons. So you can go whenever.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
It works. That's why I just went for my birthday. I went to rock climbing because I could go whenever I need to. And the same thing, I'm not good with scheduling. So I'm like, let's just go now, like right now. And that's what we usually do.
I like that.
What do you think of anniversaries?
For my first anniversary, we went to Vegas and it was like a big to do. And now we're coming up on year 2 and I was like, maybe we just go to dinner this time.
Sometimes it's a lot, you know. It is. I understand. Wait, do you feel like year 2, when is it considered long term?
Honestly, I was in the streets for a very long time. I think a year is long term.
I think so too. A lot of people don't make it to a year.
Yeah.
So that's long term.
This is the first person I've made it to a year with, or 2 years. This is the longest relationship I've ever been where the person was like, we are in a relationship.
Really?
Oh, I've had situationships where they're like, I will not be your boyfriend. And I go, okay, so I pledge my allegiance to you. You're my everything.
No.
And they're like, don't do that. And I'm like, I'm gonna. So, you know, I've let those go on for a minute.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like, this is the first time where someone's like, no, we're together and I'm
Okay.
proud of you and I'll hold your hand in public.
Oh, you deserve it. As they
Thank
should.
you.
Do you ever feel like when you think, or do you not think of this, like long term as in marry forever and having to be grandpa and grandma sitting on the porch and rocking chairs? Does that scare you? Or are you just like going day by day?
I go day by day.
Okay.
Because I don't want kids. So
Okay.
like I don't want grandkids.
Okay.
But like the thought of like being old is a little scary just because like shit goes wrong. And like my bones already hurt.
gosh,
and I'm like,
stop.
oh my God, getting to 80
80.
and then just
Imagine.
like hanging around and being like the world is still full of bullshit. Like, oh, my God.
Wait, I'm not looking forward anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I?
Crushed my
No,
dreams.
your old age will be so fun. You're
I'll
going to
be
have a great
crocheting.
time. You're going to love it.
Okay, yeah. No, I feel that though, especially like with how things are going now. I'm like, wow, what's it gonna be like then? But I don't want to be alone either.
I don't want to be alone either. And yes, it would be nice to grow old with
You
my
know?
partner. Like that sounds nice.
Okay, I think so too.
Just being like, all right, let's go get that early bird special.
Yeah.
Okay.
Denny's.
Now let's take a nap. That Denny's.
I love it. No, I agree for sure. Okay, I'm manifesting that. I'll grow old with someone.
Well, we have come to the end.
No, we yapped for an hour.
We did.
Oh
We
my
had a
gosh.
lovely time.
I loved it.
Do you have anything that you want to promote?
Always. Okay, let's do it. I just put out a song. It's called Need You. And it is inspired by my fear of men. I'm just a very paranoid girl.
Okay.
I go out, I'm looking over my shoulder. I feel like, I don't know what it is, just always growing up, I've been afraid of, one, being kidnapped. Really deep fear of mine. I've never been kidnapped. But I feel like a lot of women feel that way. And I just wanted to speak to it. A couple of lines are me start performing right now. No, but it's
Go for it. I'll beatbox. Boom, ba-choo,
hey,
boom, boom,
yeah,
boom, ba-choo,
yeah.
boom,
I
ba-choo,
took your
ba-boom,
number
boom,
because I'm
ba-choo,
scared you swing,
boom,
trying to
ba-choo,
keep the
ba-boom,
peace so you
boom,
won't
ba-choo.
sweat. Oh, you're throwing me off.
Sorry.
You did your best.
I really did. I don't have rhythm.
That. But you're great at other things.
Hey.
I love you.
That's like, if you like it, I love it. You're great at other things.
Yeah, you have your strengths.
Thank you. We all have our strengths.
Exactly. But yeah, that's what I have going on at the moment.
Do you have an album coming out or?
I mean, I have a show coming up as well.
Ooh, yes. Tell us.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't even tell you. I've kind of been avoiding it. I'm scared. It's my first solo artist show.
Okay.
It's called We Find New Music. Look it up. I'll be there. But actually, don't come. Don't look at me. No.
Don't come, don't look at me. When you get on stage, everyone turns their back and they're like, that's what you told us to do.
Right? Yeah. But I always am working on an album. I have like so many songs in the vault. I also make music for sync, like music, television, video games. So I'm working on that too. I act as well. So I'm always busy.
I love that. You're in
too.
Darman videos.
Stop. You knew?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you knew. Yeah, I do that as well.
I love Darman.
No, what, you watch?
Yes.
Wait, why? Just curious. Are you the demographic?
I don't know. I stumbled upon these. So if you don't know Darman videos are like slightly religious, but like
Are they?
kind of.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe they're not religious. It's like right and wrong.
Yes.
And it's
morale.
Yes, morale videos. That's what I meant to say. Not religious. Yeah, they're morality videos.
Yeah.
Where the pendulum swings so hard with like people being comically evil and then other people being like comically good.
Intense.
Like one of my favorite videos is it's this woman who's fat and she's dating a man and he's like, God, I hate you. You're fat.
Oh my God.
And then she's sad.
No.
She goes on another date with somebody else. And then that guy is there with like a hot, thin woman.
Oh.
And then he's like, and then she goes to the bathroom. And then the guy that broke up with her leans over to that guy and is like, wait, why are you dating such a fat lady? And he's like, because she's great and I love her and she's really beautiful.
Period.
And he's like, huh?
Couldn't even fathom. Okay, that's Darman in a nutshell.
I love Darman. How did you meet Darman?
You know what? They found me.
Oh, really?
And I think once they find you, they hold on tight. You know, so I'm locked in that Darman universe. I actually was there yesterday.
Really?
And I think, you know, usually at the end, isn't it a happy ending usually?
It's always a happy ending.
You know?
Where the bad guy gets their comeuppance.
Yes.
Is that it? Comeuppance?
Never heard of that.
Is it comeuppance?
I think comeuppance.
Oh my
That
God.
sounds right.
I just go with it.
We gotta end this.
Okay, wrap it up.
Well, if you like this episode of Why Won't You Date Me, you can like it, you can follow it, you can rate it 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you write me something nasty hitting on me to Why Won't You Date Me podcast@gmail.com, I will read it. This person writes, it's dark outside and I'm still in my university computer lab, but keep procrastinating. Over my shoulder, Nicole can see my computer screen, clearly not working on my semester project. She leans in and whispers in my ear, her warm breath bringing my skin to goosebumps, my nipples harden, my clitoris throbbing. You can't play until you finish your work. She smells so good. I'm already distracted. How am I supposed to focus now? I spin around in my desk chair, pull Nicole to me, kiss up on her stomach to the base of her throat. Oh my goodness. As I suck gently at her lips and rub my thumbs over her nipples. This is wild. She tells me I really should get back to work, but nobody's around and I need inspiration. Nicole is my muse tonight. I finger her against the desk, excruciatingly slow, taking careful note of each face she makes, each cry for deeper, faster, please. This is horny. I know I will likely not see her again around my campus, so I savor her hunger as I take my time, rubbing myself against her thigh and half hoping someone will walk in on us as we enjoy each other. Finally, we both come, and just as I hoped, I find the inspiration to finishing my paper. Here's hoping I get an A. Wow, that was horny, and I liked it. Goodbye.
Oh, do you want to ask if she would date you?
Oh, I ask all my guests this, and
Okay.
I've forgotten it a couple times, and today I forgot it. Would you date me?
100%. You know why?
Why?
Because I feel like we're the same and I love myself.
Honestly, that's the best answer I've ever gotten.
I'm speaking the truth. We're very similar. It scares me.
We're similar and I love myself. So yes, I love it. Goodbye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.